What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out what may be the fastest police car in the UK. Possibly a 170 mile per hour police car. Is this the fastest in the UK? I'm not 100% sure, but based off the title, I'm thinking it probably is.
Yeah, I'm not very knowledgeable about cars.
Yeah.
But 170 miles per hour seems like a lot.
Yes, that definitely seems like a very fast police car. Yeah. And I believe this said it was a Kia of some sort.
A Kia?
Yeah, this is a Kia.
That is not the brand I would have guessed.
Me either. I was thinking the same thing, but then again, I don't know a ton about Kias. And obviously, every brand makes a sports car of some sort,
like
or a souped-up version of it. And so, obviously, a police car is going to be a souped-up version. Does that actually say Kia right there?
It does, yeah.
Okay. Guys, this comes from the channel Ben Pearson Police Interceptor. I believe Police Interceptor was a show on Channel 5, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe he is a retired police officer that must have been a host or been on that show in some form.
Hello and welcome to another video with me, Ben Pearson. We are in Merseyside. We have been invited over by the police. We are in the land of the Beatles, Cilla Black, and the Beatles, and we are going to be doing the Kia Stinger pursuit vehicle.
Stinger.
Stay with us. We're going to have a lot
Kia
of fun.
Stinger.
So does that mean Merseyside is like Liverpool area?
Yeah, I believe it is.
Is that where the Beatles
Yeah, right.
Looking at it, I wouldn't think it would go that fast.
I wouldn't either. What's all that say? I gotta see this.
Grill blues.
Oh, wow.
Oh, like all the different lights?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Well, there's a bullhorn and there's siren. So that's just, you got right at the touch of a button, all the different stuff real quick.
Oh, that'd be so fun to just get in there and...
You can call 999 right there.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things I must say I find interesting about the UK police cars is just they look so different from our police cars. The colors specifically.
But it depends on the model and like which type of car.
But I'm talking about the color specifically.
Yeah.
How they're like yellowish usually.
True.
At least what I've seen. There could be different colors in different areas. I'm not really sure. But the police cars I've generally seen in the UK tend to be more yellow. Here is usually white, I believe, right?
White and black.
White and black, yeah.
Just depends, though.
So let's meet the man that drives this fantastic vehicle. It's Sergeant Gareth Burry from the
look at the bikes in the background.
Merseyside Police. Gareth, good morning.
Hi, Ben.
Thank you for coming. You all right?
No problem. Nice to meet you.
So, first of all, tell us why Kia.
So what we were after is, rather than just our standard patrol cars, we were after something which is high performance, which enables us to target the high-level offenders on Merseyside.
Right, so it can see from the side of the vehicle, it says Merseyside Police County Lines Task Force. What's County Lines and what's your task force do?
So the County Lines and the task force is made up of a number of smaller units. What the aim of that is because of the OCG groups that we've got at Merseyside and the drug importation and exportation, we use this vehicle and a number of other high-powered vehicles to target those groups who transport drugs from and to Merseyside.
Right.
Oh, wow,
this is a 3.3 litre turbo V6 rear-wheel drive. First of all, what's it like in wet?
What's a rear-wheel drive?
It can be interesting in the wet. It's an amazing car, as you say. It's a rear-wheel drive, so obviously in wet conditions you do need to be a little bit more considerate about the power you're putting down.
Yeah.
But certainly straight line speed, rear-wheel drive with the 3.3 litre engine, it's absolutely rapid, it is.
So let's talk some stats. We are talking 365 brake horsepower, 0-60 in 4.7 seconds, and we are just short of 170 mile an hour top speed, 510 newton meters of torque. That's got to be a fantastic car to drive on it.
Yeah, it's an absolute beast. As soon as you start it up, the noise that the engine makes coming from the exhaust and that, you know you are in a high performance car.
In for a fun ride?
Yeah.
How fast did it say it could go from 0 to 60?
4
Oh, it's like 4 something?
4 point something. I can't remember if it's 4.5, 4.7.
Wow.
Ooh.
Do you still get your 7-year warranty?
we do get a warranty on it. Obviously, it depends what circumstances it's in, whether we can claim from that warranty.
Right. So one of the things the viewers always ask us and want to know, are these vehicles spec'd up? Have you done anything since they come out of the garage? Are they chipped? Are they remapped? Have they got performance bits on them?
Have they souped it up? Is that what I'm saying?
Well, Ben, I think you've already gone into quite a few details in relation to the car, so I think I'll leave that question for the time being.
You've heard it here first, people. He can't tell us what's done with the car, but let's be honest, it's a rocket machine on wheels.
Does it have
so
NOS?
Take us around the car.
Is that what it is?
You think he's got NOS?
I was thinking it.
That'd be hilarious.
Like on Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, yeah. I can imagine it would come in handy at some point with a very souped-up sports car that they were after. But let's be honest, I doubt that would happen.
I was joking. Mostly.
Wow, but what an incredible police car, though.
Some backs of the car, because to me it looks like, are they standard alloys?
Yeah, they are standard alloys on that. Obviously, we've got the uprated tyres on it because of the speeds that we're travelling at. And then most of the external parts you'll see are standard. However, we've got the Merseyside livery on it with the task force on the side, just so people, when we go out to force and we're engaged in operations, you know exactly what the car's here for and what it's here to do.
I bet you're scared of someone curbing them, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's like curbing them.
Quite low profile.
It don't go out in snow.
No, it won't go out in the snow.
One thing I always want to do.
Before he goes on to his next thing, he wanted to ask what he just said, how it was wrapped with the like who they are and announcing their presence, basically.
The car wrap, yeah.
It made me wonder, do you guys have undercover cops in the UK?
True, I think they do, because I remember seeing seeing when a bunch of sirens were coming through and a bunch of cars. I saw like what appeared to be undercovers.
A normal vehicle,
yeah,
but
with lights. Yeah, so,
okay.
And I think most countries today probably do have undercovers that you don't know who they are.
It just reminded me of that.
Yeah, very true, very true.
I want to do a criminal test. Am I right to sit back and see what it's like on a criminal test?
Yeah, you jump in.
A criminal test.
Is it cozy?
Criminal test. So the seat is sat for a normal passenger.
There's
Somewhere
no.
about 6 foot. They've got all the
There's
What?
no
they've got all the
thing.
Guys, that's crazy.
So they would actually pick someone up in this car and then take them to jail without a separating thing. What do you call it? Like
I don't know, a fence. I don't know what you call
not a
that.
fence, but it's like protects the officers from
there is
dangerous criminal.
I would have assumed you guys in the UK had those in your police car. I'm guessing some police cars do.
This might not be a type of car that they would take someone in.
Maybe they would chase him down, catch him, and then another car would come in to haul him. But then again, he's getting in like
he's testing it out as a criminal. So.
Right. So I'm not sure, guys. Let us know in the comments.
If that's the case, that really surprises me.
That's very different if that is the case. But usually we have like some sort of barrier,
protective,
kind of like almost looks like a fence there.
I mean, like if it's a violent person or something.
Or actually nowadays, it's not even the fence. Usually that's like in old sheriff cars. Nowadays in current like city police cars and state troopers, you get more of like the it's like a solid wall with like a glass window there.
Like
tempered glass, or maybe it's even like some sort of plastic. Yeah, it's very thick though. Yeah.
Things that they need to be having when they're on RPU duties. So I'm a criminal, I'm 6'2", 17 stone. First of all, headroom's all right. Back seat, my knees are a little bit cramped, but full of seats are really, really comfy. So if I were a criminal, I'd be a bit sat in here. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for
10 out of
10 confidence.
Commit a crime. It's a good ride.
No, I literally can't get out.
Put a shoe on.
Do you want to show us built, show us what it's like size-wise and what you might carry? Look, 7-year warranty there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a hatchback.
Okay, yeah.
So big boot for the size of what you're bringing in, but there's no in it.
No, so it just depends on what the car's going out for. At the moment, it's got a stinger in there, obviously for your pursuit situation.
So like a taser?
Because it's a county lines task.
I don't know what a stinger is. That's the name of the car.
The boot's plenty big enough, so we could put trauma first aid kits in there. We could put search kits in there.
There are extra criminal up in there.
Devices as well, which we can fit in there. So really, we can tailor the car to whatever task we're going out to do.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look in cabin then.
Okay.
All right, this part I want to see. I'm excited to see what's in the cabin.
Then, Mike. Let's have a nosy. Wow.
Rear blues. That's interesting.
It's weird that it looks like just a normal car.
Yeah, and by the way, I want to say I always assumed that when they turned on the lights, like just all of them kind of just come on. You know what I mean?
Too.
I didn't know they could control
like
individual like flashers and whatnot. I thought they could just like turn on flip the switch and it just went.
Just the ones on top and
everywhere. The ones on in the front and everything.
Here now, and you can see how literally, it's posh in it.
Posh.
It's not a Vauxhall Astra.
It's not.
It is nice. I wonder how much it
If you
costs.
look about it, this is the top spec here, so it's got everything in that you need.
It's got a fantastic leather dash there as well. So take me through the controls. Automatic gearbox. Tell us through all your blue lights. Obviously you've got your rear matrix, but tell us obviously what it's like in your driving seat. What's your yellow button do? And is your matrix just normally simple matrix boards? Are they obviously blue lights? Are they just simple as well, like we have normal police cars?
Yeah, so the setup on it is really good. As you can see, everything is in within easy reach of the driver, and obviously the main reason being if we're travelling at high speeds, we don't want to be leaning down, fiddling about with buttons and everything. As you can see on the front there, you've got your 999 blue light panel, so easy fix for you if you go into a job is just press the 999 button, that'll put every single thing on. However, because it's a traffic spec car as well, we have the ability to select different lights, and as you can see, they're all quite clearly labelled on there. It's also fitted with a bullhorn, which is the bullhorn button on here as well.
All right,
that changed it from Nino woo woo to hot hot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hot.
What does
that mean?
From woo woo to hot hot. So I'm gathering based off of the conversation here that this is probably not the norm in every normal police car.
Yeah.
It sounds like this is something specific to either newer models or to this specific model.
What I'm wondering, like how they have the 999 button there so they can call or whatever. Do they also have radios? Because I know in our police cars, generally it's like a radio and they talk back and forth.
They have a radio on the car, obviously. They also have the radio always attached to them.
But I don't really see a radio here, so.
I haven't seen a radio. Of course, he's not out on the road, so like he may not have all his gear on him. But that would be interesting to know, like, you know, like, and also, like, usually I feel like when police are talking here, they're talking to dispatch, not 999. 999 might communicate back and forth with dispatch, but I don't feel like usually the police officers are talking to 911.
Well, 911 here it would be the civilian side of things. Like you would call them as us. Right. But yeah, police.
So I'm not sure how it's handled in the UK.
Best way to describe it. Also as well on the steering wheel we've got, you can see the little yellow button there, that's not an ejector seat, that's a push to talk, which just means we don't have to take our hands off the steering wheel
for driving
to transmit. As you said, it's fully auto. There's paddle shifters as well if you want to put it into a semi-auto mode.
Oh, it's got the semi-auto.
And then up on the top here we have the matrix board as well, which has got about 25 different preset functions on it.
What's your best one on rear matrix? Slippery when wet, or is it put it down your phone?
Yeah, probably a favourite of mine is either don't hog the middle lane or put your phone down.
Matrix board on, do not hog lane, absolutely fantastic.
What is that? What is that?
Can you program these in yourself?
What?
They come obviously prefixed.
I think sometimes I wish I could type what message you wanted to write.
That's crazy.
Guys, that is insane.
Such a simple thing. But that is really cool because I've never seen that here. Have you?
I've never seen anything like that before.
It's like a moving
billboard. Or like
So like if they don't want to bother pulling you over, it's not that serious, but they want you to like convey a message to you.
I guess that's what it is. They see someone behind them doing something and they're like, yo,
or just a general message, like he said, slippery when wet, and to remind people. That is really cool.
That is ingenious.
Safety advertisements.
That is something I think would come in very handy. You know, you want to get a message across, but you don't want to have to be constantly pulling people over for minor things like, hey, quit hogging the lane, get in place. That's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
It does come prefixed from the garage. However, we can change the messages.
Oh, that's too bad.
So, like a couple of years ago, when we were doing a Christmas video, we changed it to say
you
Happy
can
Christmas
change
on
it. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Oh, fantastic!
Aww.
That's cool.
And what is this? A camera?
Yeah, that's right. So it's fitted with a couple of different cameras as well, which obviously captures best evidence. And when we come back in, it's all downloaded over Wi-Fi as well. So we can leave the car in the car park, go upstairs, select what footage you want, and that'll download it straight to our computer systems.
Because a lot of traffic cars now are using WatchGuard. What systems this, or do we know what it is? Or?
It's a similar system. It's called View.
Right.
And again, that tracks all your speeds, and it's constantly recording as well. So if you capture any kind kind of offence, you can come back into the office and download it from whatever point you need to.
Yeah. And where's your comms radio?
Oh yeah, that's what
That's why I was wondering.
It's just built into the armrest, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
It's weird.
So they do
Because
have
a lot of them are always down
Makes
here
sense.
or creating a lot of buttons to use. So one thing.
Hold on, I'm curious. Okay, so I see this camera, right? And it looks like it's only facing forward. And so I'm curious, I don't see any other cameras facing backwards. And so that would be interesting because I'm thinking there are. I'm
in
just
the rear view.
Yeah, I'm just wondering where it would be. Maybe in the rearview mirror or something. Because I know here in the U.S., I think all our cop cars, they have the both rear view and front view.
I wonder about side views.
I don't know about side views, but when you look at the footage from a cop car here in the U.S., generally speaking, usually you can see the whole car at least.
I've never really paid attention. Like, I don't look at a lot of that stuff, so...
Yeah, I used to watch all the, what do you call them? Probably what Police Interceptors is or was. That's probably the type of show I would watch back in the day.
Yeah.
I haven't in a long time, but I'm curious about the camera situation because I don't see a rear view camera.
I'm going to ask you, Gareth, if this is all right. This is an extremely high-powered car. So, do you have to have specialist driver training or extra driver training? How does it work? Because this is a rocket machine, really, isn't it? It's a fast car.
It is a fast car. We haven't had any additional training to what we normally have. Obviously, every traffic officer who comes to the department needs to be an advanced driver. They need to be TPAC trained, and then depending on what other skills they've got, they need to be escort trained as well.
Yeah.
So providing you've done your advanced course and your TPAC courses, then you can use this car.
Yeah. And what?
Yeah, I would think that would be the case. I was thinking that before you even said that because, I'm guessing the regular traffic cops, for example, they probably already trained going up to 120 or 130.
That's true because you deal with more high speed
Yes,
issues.
so you're already dealing with high speed driving.
Yeah.
This is just going the next level, and I'm guessing actually getting it up to the full max speed. It's not something you'd be doing all that often.
Right.
You might get it up to 130, 140, but not that much higher than what you probably are used to driving on the other cars at the max speeds. Because let's be honest, how many cars out there are you going to need that 170 mile per hour or even 150 mile per hour speed to catch up with?
Yeah.
I mean, not that often. I'm guessing. I could be wrong. I don't know. But
Probably less than they would prefer because they probably enjoy
maybe.
Maybe, yeah, true. In a serious situation.
In a serious situation, it'd be different. But yeah.
Your driver training like? Got to take it. They're up there with the best.
Yeah, our driver training are great. There's a great team down at the driver training unit, and constantly the rolling training programs out, the rolling refreshers out, and especially for us driving these high power cars, it's quite important that we regularly keep topping up our training just to keep us sharp when we're out on the roads.
Fantastic. So personally, what do you think to the Kia itself as a pursuit vehicle?
No, I'd probably put it as a 9 out of 10, especially what we use it for. It's an amazing vehicle, and it's a bit of a beast, really. Yeah, absolutely. You turn up in someone's rear mirror in this, and you look at the grills on the front of the bonnet, and people know that you mean business straight away.
So one more question I'm going to fire at you. Money, no object. Money, no object. What's your pursuit vehicle? What's your car of choice? What would you want to have in RPU?
That's a difficult one.
There you go.
There's so many different ones, isn't there? I mean, obviously, if you're just looking at raw speed, it'd have to be some kind of a Lamborghini or Ferrari or something. But I don't think our vehicle fleet budgets are quite stretched.
Unfortunately, it won't, no. Thank you very much for showing us around your Kia
That would
Stinger.
be as comfortable.
You're doing a fantastic job. Merseyside are a brilliant force, and it means a lot for you to show us, so thank you very much.
No problem
Keep
at all.
safe and enjoy your journey.
Cheers.
So Gareth, I heard that driver training and recruiting now, so if you want to drive one of these bad boys, what do we need to do?
Yeah, so we do have a few vacancies, and especially if you're a driver trainer in another force, then please come and have a look at our website and come and join our brilliant team.
Fantastic. So if you want to drive one of these Kia Stingers, look at Merseyside Police Force. If you're another force and you want to transfer over, do it now and you can drive a Kia Stinger.
All right, guys. That was the first time I think I've ever really seen a UK police car
Same.
up close and personal.
Especially inside.
Yeah.
And the thing that surprised me the most, if this is the type of vehicle that would haul in someone to jail, that they didn't have a barricade, like a separator thing between the criminal and the police officer.
I know. I was thinking the
really
same thing.
surprising.
You know, I love the look of this. You know, yellow is one of my favorite colors, so I definitely like the yellow police cars.
Yeah. Like I said, though, if I was just looking at this on the street, I wouldn't think it would go be super fast.
Right. It looks like a sedan.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But it does have a sportiness to it.
A little. Yeah.
I love the look of it, though. I love the look of this car. Comparing it to the cars I'm used to, police cars here in the U.S., this is not only does it look nice in general, it looks very comfortable on the inside, it looks nice on the outside, but also just the fact that you could see this coming from a mile away compared to a U.S. police car.
That's true. That's true. With the bright neon yellow.
Like, you legit know there's a police officer, like, around you. I mean, like, here in the U.S., you'll be driving down the road and a police car all of a sudden pass you. You didn't even know it was there because it looks, it camouflages itself with the other cars.
Which I think is part of the point.
That is part of the point here, I think. They want to camouflage.
Going fast. And
yeah, but isn't that interesting? It doesn't seem to be the point in the UK because
probably because they have speed cameras, so they don't need to.
Yeah, that's true.
Catch
like
people going fast, really.
I do think there may be a difference in the way that traffic cops in the UK kind of operate compared to traffic cops in the U.S.
Sure.
We could go into all sorts of different things, like maybe they don't carry guns versus the ones in the U.S. do. But when you're talking specifically about the way they operate in terms of giving out tickets and whatnot, I've heard that they don't do that as often.
Right.
I don't know on what level, because a lot of speeding and stuff is automated in the UK. Here in the US, it's like, I've never lived anywhere that like speeding was automated. Anyways, guys, I thought this was a really interesting video to finally get a good look at a UK police car. Supposedly, maybe the fastest, not really sure about that. Let us know in the comments if that is accurate or if there are faster British police cars. I also want to start looking at more first responder stuff in general. So that could be anything from different types of police cars to ambulances, to fire trucks, and first responders that are rescuing people on mountaintops, or helicopter first responders, whatever it may be. I really want to look at that side of the UK more. So if you have any suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments, guys. But I think that's it for us today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow us on our journey. Until next time, peace.
Bye.